Hi, my name is Vijay. Today is day 6. I'm discussing about that headlines. Today concept is user and local user and groups information. Now coming to what is the user? Um, what is the user? What is the main definition of user? Means the user access the resource of system resources. That means user can able to user login, user accessing the system resources is called a user. Coming to the user, there are two types of users. One is centralized user and standalone user. A centralized user means it requires internet to connect one to each other. That means centralized users are centralized. That means by connecting one to each other by using internet. For example, the examples of centralized users are Gmail, LinkedIn, and Twitter. These all are social media platforms are having user information. They are connected through internet. And coming to the user is standalone user. Standalone user is these are system users like Windows, Linux, and these are examples of standalone users. And coming to the standalone user, there are three types of users. That means root user. Root user means I'm showing the root user. So these are a root user. The root user is created while installing the operating system. The operating system setup two defaultly two users are created, and the root user information is regularly sorry, the user information is having a kernel having the root user information. On top of the kernel, regular user information. Regular user information means if I am using command user add space username, the regular user. This user information is on top of to the kernel, on top of to the kernel, and kernel assign uh, user ID, group ID, interactive shells while creating the user a kernel. That means just for example, I am creating user SERAD user add username. I just created user, so already exist. Okay, user SRW just created. Okay, user already created. If you want to check the user ID, user information, is user created or not by using command id space username. Yeah, id username user is created. The kernel allocates user id, group id, and groups info. Groups means is created user already existed in the group other groups. That means kernel created user id for the children, and group id is for the created username, and groups for the three created while creating the user. The kernel allocates these three resources to the user. Okay, user ID, group name, information, and The user information is available in etc password cd here password information is there. Okay. This is the password information of created user. Yes, I have created Charan. This is the user information. This is the password for this field indicates the password. This field indicates the user ID. This field indicates the group ID, and this is the stored information home location created in user information is stored in home Charan and also stored in bin bash and by using etc password by if you use the cat command etc by using cat command you can see the user information. If you want to check a particular user information cat by using tail hyphen I. Tail hyphen I means end of the page it is showing the and user slash etc slash password. It's the last name. So it is tail. Shows the created user information. Charan is username. This field indicates the password. This main user ID. The group ID allocated stored in Charan home Charan and user information is available in home slash Charan and this user information is also stored in bin bash also. Okay, if you want to see the shadow files by using command cat etc search here but this is the shadow information of the user by using tail command also. Let us clear it. That means tail head command is used to check the first line of the page and tail command is used to see the last line of the image slash etc. Now I want to see group information. This is the sorry cat etc groups grou. Sharon is the password. Sharon and password and your group ID is the group information of the Sharon. You have seen that group ID is also same as user ID. You can check cat etc pass. That means sorry I have done mistake. There is a group ID and user ID of the um, created user is different. That means this is created Charan is created, this is password, this is user ID, this is group ID. If you want to see the group ID of the user, just use command cat slash etc and group ID GROUP. So you see this 1010 is group ID information, and if any other users are in that other users information is available here. Okay, either group or passwords etc password. Now I'm explaining that how many group user IDs are defaultly. That means user IDs means 1 to 199 is user IDs, and same as 1 to 199 is for allocated for group IDs and user IDs, and regular for regular users is started IDs started from 1000 to 60K, and at the same time group IDs also. Group ID for regular users is 1K to 60K, and in between 199, that means 200 to 999, that IDs are allocated for services. Services. Um, and I already explained the output of the slash etc password and etc group, and tail these user information is also stored in etc password and slash dev bin bash slash bin slash bash these and also where spool mailbox. If you want to delete that username, if you want to um developer username, okay. Actually, if you want to add the add users means by using command user add user add space username. If you want to delete the command if you want to delete the user by using command userdel username. If you use userdel and username, uh, name of the user is deleted, but the user information is stored in three locations. One is etc password, and one is bin bash slash bin slash bash shell, and etc where spool mailbox. Three locations are user information is having user information stored in these three locations. If you want to delete the username, you can delete all files all regarding user information in three locations. One is etc password, and second one is where spool mailbox, and third one is slash bin slash bash. If you delete these user information in three parts, we can remove the users. Otherwise, user is deleted. But if you want to add same user, the server is not allowed to add the same user information without deleting the information in three parts. So okay, coming to the user information, if you let us see, let's clear the screen. I have created Sharon as a user. This is user ID. If you want to change the user ID by using command user mod -u, what ID do you want to give? That means I want to give 1009 instead of 1008. Sorry, I want to give 1010 instead of the user ID is 1008. So I want to change the user ID to 1010 and username. Okay. See, You can see the whether ID change or not. Okay, you can see that. I can see that user ID is also changed. Okay, if you want to modify the sorry, before user mod uh, -c command, I'm explaining the output of character in what character is in etc password. Let us check a tail -1 slash etc slash password. Here, this is churn username, password, user ID, group ID. There is an empty column is between two colons. That means this is characters. Uh, the character is used to identify the user. That means in real time environment, so uh, the names of users are sometimes similar to each other. So that's why, in that scenario, if you want to the know about the user separately, just they were commenting in here. So that's I'm justing as a just adding a comment by using command user mod -c means character, and what character do you just giving developer just giving to the and then username. Okay, just enter. Let us see tail -1 slash etc password. Yes, this course in previous recorded code the colon between the two colons, there is space between two colons. Now I have updated with the developer. Now it is shown Sharon, the username, access password, the user ID, the group ID is the comment what I have given. There is a user home directory and stored information with bash. These two locations so the information is stored. Okay. And if you want to change the if you want to check the password information, that means password expiry, password created date, and all these information uh, by using command. If you want to add and modify the user ID, if you want to add and assign a user ID to the user and add comment and a single command. If you want to add to user add and user ID, the required user ID and required command by using command user add hyphen hyphen u user ID. Sorry, if you want to give the user ID default not default required user ID and command by using command user add and hyphen u for user ID just giving 3000 and string hyphen c for adding characters. What character do you see as a software engineer? I have just updated software for command and username. Okay, this command used to use it for creating giving the given required user ID and required command by using this command. Okay, and coming to the If you want to check the user password information, just change hyphen l username. You already have setting. Okay. You want to change? Okay. Change hyphen l username. Change hyphen l command to check the password information. That means last password change is dated and password expiry and password active or inactive account expiries. That means user account information expiries expiry days and minimum number of days being password change and maximum number of days being password change, number of days of warning before password expiry. These all information available in Chase. CHASC Chase 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 hyphen l username Sharon. These all are available in Chase Chase information. Okay, from this is about the today class and clearing screen. Here is in this listing the file list. I'm just filing ls command to list the files. I want to know that this is another topic. This is what I got answers from others. I have collected answers from others. If you want to check the size of the file, just I want to check the size of file of Anaconda by using command du hyphen sh a file name. It shows the size of the file. Du hyphen sh space ls hyphen ld take as file. Okay, I got an answer. That means if you want to check the file size, I command du hyphen sh and file name. It gives the size of it. It displays the file size information and file information. And this is the today's session. I will continue the today's session and will end tomorrow. Um, This is the end of my session.